This is the Pycnonymosaurus. It weighed in at an estimated 3 tons, with some growing even larger during their lifetime. At an astonishing 30 feet long and around 8 feet tall, the Pycnonymosaurus is the largest Abelisaurid ever discovered. It was considerably larger than other well-known counterparts such as Majungasaurus, and was certainly a force to be reckoned with. For instance, one of the most famous and well-known Abelisaurids is the Carnotaurus. With its formidable size and powerful physique, it's long been considered an infamous apex predator. Now imagine Carnotaurus dramatically expanding and increasing in terms of stature and almost doubling in weight. An increase in size such as this would not only dominate other creatures physically, but could also enhance and amplify its predatory abilities. This is the Pycnonymosaurus. It dwarfed the Carnotaurus, and yet impressively, size wasn't the only physical attribute that the Pycnonymosaurus had that made it an excellent apex predator. It is believed that it was an ambush predator, and we can assume this based on multiple pieces of evidence showing its shape and characteristics. For instance, the Pycnonymosaurus possessed a short, robust skull which allowed it to take striking and powerful bites. This combined with its small, short but sharp teeth likely meant the Pycnonymosaurus gripped and then shook his prey. Think of a crazy Jack Russell shaking its favourite toy. Its bite would have swiftly grasped and torn at flesh, with its jaw and neck musculature structure suggesting it used these strong, sharp bites to incapacitate its prey. Now, as impressive as the Pycnonymosaurus was, it didn't have much choice. Its habitat, although luscious, was particular. It lived during the late Cretaceous period in what is now known as the Basura Basin of Brazil. Its genus name translates to dense forest lizard and is aptly named, as this area of Brazil, around 70 million years ago, would have been overgrowing and teeming with thick, dense vegetation. Fossils of the Pycnonymosaurus have been found in Brazil's Mato Grosso region, which is known to have had particularly dense areas in terms of vegetation. But it wasn't the only impressive creature to roam this environment. Giant sauropods also lived and thrived in the same regions of Brazil at the same time. Due to the Pycnonymosaurus's domineering size, it has been suggested that they were able to effectively hunt and kill these giant sauropods. It's known that the Titanosaurus lived in the same environment at the same time, and was so likely a potential prey of the Pycnonymosaurus. That said, there is little evidence to confirm this theory, with others instead speculating that Pycnonymosaurus may have not hunted the Titanosaurus, instead focusing on more opportunistic kills by preying on the young or injured. In truth, we don't know a lot of things about the Pycnonymosaurus. This is due to a lack of fossil remains. Known fossils include 5 incomplete teeth, parts of 7 tail vertebrae, and portions of the right pubis, tibia, and fibula. This fossil evidence, or lack thereof, is the reason that we're not completely sure on what the Pycnonymosaurus looked like. Most image estimations show this creature looking like this, with no horns. Unlike the Carnotaurus with 2 horns on the top of its head, or Majungasaurus with just 1. Without a complete skull, we can only guess. Maybe it had multiple horns, or maybe it had an elaborate unknown facial feature. The mystery remains. But its mysteries don't end there. Even its extinction is surrounded by uncertainty. With so few fossil remains, we can't say for sure how long the Pycnonymosaurus survived or what ultimately led to its demise. The leading theory: the same catastrophic asteroid impact that wiped out the rest of the non-avian dinosaurs 66 million years ago. One moment this apex predator was ruling the forests of prehistoric Brazil, and the next, obliteration. A powerful reminder that even the mightiest creatures are at the mercy of Earth's ever-changing history.